Hey guys, I just want to take a moment of your time today to go over the regathering plan for Mount Zion Baptist Church. If you have an email in our system, then you have received an email that had a PDF attached to it with the regathering plan, phases 1, 2, 3, and 4 in detail, so you and your family can read through it and see how it affects you in the upcoming weeks. I also want you to know that this is a plan that we have been praying through, that we have sought wise counsel, and that we have talked to other people, other pastors in the area, and talked about how they are regathering, reopening, relaunching, many different names, same purpose, to get back together for worship. We feel that this plan that God has allowed us to create gives us the best chance to be back together, to slowly begin gathering back together in the safest way possible to where everyone involved feels comfortable. I also want you to remember, with that being said, that it's your personal choice, that you make the choice as to when you feel comfortable returning to church. Many people have health issues and things going on in their life. They may work in hospitals and they're concerned with spreading the disease to other people. And if that's you, then do not feel pressured by any plans that we release or anything that you see on television or read in a newspaper. You make the best choice for you so you're comfortable and feel safe when you do decide to return to church. Until then, I encourage you to stay tuned to Facebook and to YouTube. We will continue streaming our services live, and we are glad that you are still a part of Mount Zion, whether you are in the building or watching from the comfort of your own couch. So with that being said, let's dig right into phase 1, 2, 3, and 4 and look how we are going to adapt to this new way of doing church. On May 31st, next Sunday, we will begin returning to the church service, the pastor, the praise team, and the tech team, and we will do our live streaming here on the 31st and the 7th of June. During this time, there will be no on-campus activities such as life groups, no Wednesday morning activities, no prayer meetings before church here in person. We will continue to do our Wednesday online worship, and we will ask that you continue to do your online life group meetings. If you do them through Zoom, Google Hangout, through telephone calls, text groups, however you're doing that, we ask that you continue to do that for these next few weeks. We want you to drop off your offering at the office in person. You can mail them in, or you can also give through our website, as many of you have been taking advantage of. And I say thank you. We are very grateful for you to continue to give. I can promise you that there is an intense cleaning going on, not only in our worship center, but throughout the ARC, throughout the education building, so that everyone that steps foot on this property at Mount Zion Baptist Church can know that we take your safety very serious, and we want everything to be ready when you're ready to return. So that's on May 31st. And June the 7th. If you jump over to phase 2, you'll see on June the 14th that we are going to resume allowing people and encouraging people to be back on campus with us with strict safe distancing measures in place. We will require people to wear masks. Sanitation stations will be at every entrance and exit. We will encourage no handshaking. And during this time, there will be no kids' church or no nursery of any sort. We just do not feel that it's the safest to bring children around until the numbers have decreased to a way that we feel safe in allowing them to be back. There'll be no regular life group meetings, and we encourage, if you are feeling sick that day, to stay at home, not to put anyone else at risk. If we deem it necessary, we may have to go to have multiple services to allow the maximum number of people to be in the building safely, socially distanced from one another. We will limit on-campus activities with safe distancing. If you see there, it says pre-approved. Now, what does that mean? That means if you have a life group and you guys would like to gather in person on the property, we are going to allow you to do that. But what we require you to do is to call the church office, to email the church office, Connie or myself, and let us know that my class would like to meet on this day, and we will give you a space that allows for the size of your group to safely be in that room, socially distant apart, but to be able to be together. We will continue having the church office open as it has been, and that will go all the way through June and July. When we get to August 1st, we will continue our on-campus worship services. Live streaming them will continue, but if the number of cases in our area and in our nation, and if the numbers keep improving and things seem to be getting better, we will limit and change to minor safe distancing. We'll make masks optional Sanitizing stations will still be at the doors. We will still do no handshakes. But we will try to resume life groups where if your group is comfortable being in a room together, then we would allow that. And we will still encourage sick, if you're not feeling well that day, to stay at home. As I said, our online services will always continue. So if you're having a day where you're out of town, not feeling well, on vacation, whatever it may be, you can always be a part of Mount Zion Baptist Church worship services. There will be select on-campus activities and events that we will be resuming with minor safe distancing measures in place. There's some things on the calendar that we will begin to have happen again, and we will just continue to practice those safe measures. If we look over at phase 4, you see it says to be determined. And that is what it is. It is to be determined. And that is all based on numbers improving, on the guidance and leadership of not only our national leaders, but our local leaders. What are they instructing us to do? How can we be good stewards of what God has allowed us to have here at Mount Zion and use it to the best way that we can in this time? And so we're going to wait and see how things go throughout the summer. And when we get there, we will release more information. Mount Zion, I want to applaud you. We have been in a time that you've heard on television, and you've heard many people say it's unprecedented and no one's ever experienced it. And Mount Zion, I have watched you adapt and overcome. I've watched life group leaders change the way they teach. I've watched people that are using technology in ways that I can guarantee you they have never thought in their life they would be on a Zoom meeting with other people, and they probably, like myself, can't even explain exactly how it works. But I've seen you adapt and overcome. I've seen you continue to be vigilant in your giving and committed to joining us for our Sunday online worship service and our Wednesday online worship service. I am humbled to be your pastor, to step in and serve in this interim role. You guys are a loving people. You are people that want everyone to know that you come into contact with, that you have a relationship with the one true God through His Son, Jesus. So may I encourage you, keep it up. Keep on keeping on. Be in the church, going out and loving people and making sure that everyone you come in contact with knows that God loves them and that He has a plan for their life. Mount Zion, I look forward to the day that we're allowed to be together again. I think that this plan allows us some steps to begin that very slowly and to be around one another and experience that family atmosphere that we have here at Mount Zion Baptist Church. Stay safe, do the right thing, wear your mask, stay socially distant, love people, be the church, and let someone know today that God loves them. Have a blessed day, and I look forward to seeing you very soon. Bye-bye.